Mm.
Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? How was your day? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. How are you doing? Depending on where you're joining us from.
Shola, how are you?
Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I always am not able to see all the names, but I'll just see that so many people have joined.
Yes.
So,
oh, Shola said, awesome. That's nice.
Shola.
And Shola has been consistent for us.
Yes, so Shola, you've been consistent. That's
Thank
good.
you.
It shows you're gaining value.
Yes. Thanks. Mm-hmm. There's remaining something. You need to bring all those your friends.
Yes,
and family.
And when you join, always touch the button
Small.
Hey. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Lady. Invite your friends. The more the merrier. The more the merrier.
It's another beautiful day.
Yes. I guess we'll just hold on a moment for more people to join so that someone doesn't come in and start asking us the topic in the middle of the conversation. Yeah. And then sometimes I wonder, because we always post the topic and someone will just come in the middle and start asking, what is the topic? Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So, Maureen TD.
Hello, Maureen. Mm-hmm. How are you? How's your day?
How was your day? Oh, Abigail.
Abigail. Abigail, good to see you. Pastor O has not been asking for the Bielsa story.
No, I'm coming to that.
No, you have forgotten.
No, forget.
You have forgotten the Bielsa.
There are some people that I can't even forget that. Abigail. No. That story.
Okay, we have told our own, eh?
Abigail,
so Abigail, you are next. You have to tell your Bielsa story.
Abigail will tell her story.
Our day went well, Maureen. Thank you. Ferdinand, good evening. How are you? How was your day? And Abigail is just laughing.
Oh, Valentine Duru, how are you? We've not seen Valentine for some days or so.
Valentine, how are you? How's your day?
Maureen is laughing.
Okay, let's have some more people join. We'll start in the next 2 minutes. Let's just have, well, let me see, maybe 3, maybe 4 more people.
More people.
Touch the button small. The more the merrier.
Yeah, Ferdinand said his day was good.
Ours was busy.
Very
busy. Abigail. Abigail is 1-1 now. We've told our own. You tell your own. You have to tell your
Abigail,
own.
You tell the Bielsa story.
We don't talk our own.
You will talk your own.
You talk your own.
Abigail, we talk our
this
own.
tea is so hot. I'm waiting for it to cool down, but it's just so hot. Abigail, come and have some tea.
Hey, Uzoma, good evening, welcome. Touch the button small. Just touch the button small. You can forward it to your friends on WhatsApp. Groups.
Joy Emmanuel, thank you for joining.
Joy, yes.
Abigail is just laughing.
That story, Abigail must tell it to.
That is a Dolly. Abigail Dolly.
Oh, Uzoma said that he didn't get a notification.
Is there not a bell button on the page?
Did you click the bell button?
Did you click the bell button on the page? So every time we go live, it will it will notify you. Look for the bell icon on the page and click on it.
Yes.
So every time we go live, you'll be told.
And please, if you don't get that notification, please check and activate that bell button.
Ferdinand, do you get the notification when we go live? Does anyone get it? Let's know what you did.
Yeah, Joy, our day was great, but busy. Someone is asking, where are we now? Somebody should tell you, okay, we've actually not started.
No, we've not started. And it's intentional. It's intentional because we don't want to start and someone will come and start asking for the topic.
So today's topic, you will see it there. Okay, let me add to stage so that you can okay. So you can see today's topic. Oh, okay, Abigail is saying that she thinks if you are consistent in a page,
it will just
pop up for you. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Balam. Okay, Baram.
Doris, we've not seen you for a while. How are you doing?
Hope you are good.
Hope you're good.
Okay, I think we should.
Let's start.
Yes, let's start. So today, Tuesday, and Tuesday, our Tuesdays are actually for wealth creation. We call it Wealth Creation Day. The day we set aside to talk to our people to see how they can be empowered with knowledge, with information, so that when they go out there and they practice it, they will not run into any bottleneck, And we have been doing this for some time now. I just want to take us through some of the topics we've treated in time past. Okay, we started this wealth creation when we talked about understanding wealth mindset. I remember vividly how Pastor Efuma said that it's a thing of the mind. You have to make up your mind to be wealthy. You have to have a paradigm shift. It starts from the mind. So you need to make your mind, you need to cultivate that mindset, for you to be wealthy. Then after that, we talked about financial literacy. When we are talking about wealth, we are talking about finance, the value you can create, and once you create that value, money will naturally come. And when it comes, how do you manage it? Because if you don't manage it well, it will just come and it will go. So we talked about financial literacy, building a solid foundation for wealth. After that, we talked about cultivating prosperity mindset, unlocking the power of positive thinking for success. Okay, cultivating positive mindset. Some of the materials or some of these things I'm talking about we still have them
on the page.
On the page, in case you want to go there and listen to them. And almost each and every one of them is about 1 hour. So a whole lot is jam-packed with value. Then the other one we talked about was personal branding. Positioning yourself for success in a competitive world. We have close to 7, if not 8 billion people, the face of the earth. Everyone trying to, position themselves. Everyone trying to make themselves known. You, how have you positioned yourself? What do people know you for? Personal branding. When they talk about you, what comes to people's mind? You have people around you. In your church, are you just a member or are you just a number or you are a member? In your estate, are you a number or a member? In your workplace, are you a number or a member? Wherever you are, how do you distinguish yourself? How do you come top? How do you stand out? That whenever they are calling for a meeting or you are supposed to be in a place and they don't see you, people will be asking, where are you? How do you brand yourself? How do you position yourself? What do people know you for? So we talk about that. Excuse me. And if you still want to know more about that, please, it is there. Then we also talked about networking and relationship building, the key to wealth and power. Networking and relationship building. We said it that you need to network. And that is one of the reasons we set aside Saturday for bonding and networking. We realize that, look, you cannot do it alone, no matter how you try. Even Jesus, with all the power and everything, needed people. And that was why he chose 12 disciples. Beyond even the 12 disciples, he was also networking. Remember, he visited the house of Mary and Martha, Lazarus, Zacchaeus, several people were his friends. He was networking. So you need to network. You need people. Okay? And that is why we set aside Saturday, just as I said. And if you want to know more about what we said on networking and relationship building, the key to wealth and power, go to the page. You will see it there. Okay? We also talked about mastering influence and authority. You need to know how to have influence over people. There are people that will do something or tell you to do something, you will do it. If you don't want to do it, you can as well. You can choose not to do it. They won't do you anything. But you see, because of the influence they have over you, either because of their courage, either because of your love for them or their love for you, they want you to do something and you will do it. And you do it joyfully. Remember what Pastor Evan said yesterday about a transformational leader. People will just want to key because they are seeing where you are going and they know that with you, they will make progress. So we talked about mastering influence and authority. Now, if I have influence over, for example, Abigail, and Abigail has influence over Priscilla, and Priscilla has influence over Innocent, and Innocent has influence over Ferdinand. Because I have influence, I may just tell Abigail something. Abigail will tell Priscilla to do so. Or Priscilla will see that Abigail is doing something and she wants to do it. Innocent will see that Priscilla is doing that thing and he wants to do it. Ferdinand will see that Innocent doing and he also wants to do it. So now, a typical example is Gogo dance that Brain Jotter did. The primary actor, the person that owned the trademark, the person that owned the license, the person that produced that music, we all know, or some of us know, that it was long that music was released. But some of us did not even know about the song. Some people don't know about it. Many people that know about it now, did not know about it before. What happened? Somebody that had influence over some people danced it, used it for skits. And those people that he influenced decided to share it. And the people those ones that shared it influenced also decided to share it. And that was how it went viral. Influence. So it's very, very important, okay? If you want to know more about influence and authority, we still have it in the page, okay? Then the other thing we also talked as part of our wealth creation was how to create multiple streams of income. This place, we told our people that, look, don't depend on one source of income. As long as it does not conflict, as long as there's no conflict of interest, there's need for you to have multiple streams of income. And it's very, very important. As a matter of fact, there was a quote that said that you cannot become wealthy from salary. You only become wealthy when you invest, and that investment is giving you money. Why? Because look, your employers only give you money that will help them. Okay? They will give you money that will help you come to work the next day. Because if you have so much money, if they give you so much, you won't come to work and they will lose out. So they always want to give you money that want to make you come the next day. So the money they will give is to sustain you today, so that you come tomorrow to work, so that when they pay you tomorrow, it will sustain you for tomorrow. So you may not get very wealthy if you depend on your income or salary. So because of that, we talked about multiple streams of income for our people. I just hope you people are hearing me and I'm not so fast. Please, as usual, if you are hearing me and you are following, just give me 7. If you can hear me and you can see me, just give me 7 in the chat box. Okay, I think media, please come and refocus the camera. I think it's not seeing. Media, please focus the camera well. Okay, then we talked about side hustles and gig economy opportunities. Okay, side hustles beyond just multiple streams of income. It wasn't enough to just tell you multiple streams of income. We also needed to let you know some of the businesses that you can do. Side hustle, hustling, hustle, or join. Okay, then the next one is business ideation. Okay, from concept to reality. For you to go into business, you must have conceived it in your mind. You must have conceptualized it. Sometimes such ideas come even when you are having your bath, or maybe even when you are sleeping or meditating, or just walking on the road or discussing with people. They may just say something and you say, there's an opportunity. So when such comes to your mind, we have a training, a topic on that, from business ideation from concept to reality. What you have to do to bring that concept, that thing that you've conceptualized, what you have to do to bring it to reality. Instead of being in your mind, you want it to come out so that people will see it. Okay. Now, we also talked about how to prepare a business plan, your roadmap to success. See, for every business, you need a business plan. If you want to get money from a big bank or wherever, you need business plan. People want to invest in your business, you need to see the business plan. And there are people that have been finding it difficult to prepare business plan. And because of that, we taught our people how to prepare business plan, things that should be in business plan. If you still have challenges with that, it's still on our page. Okay, so you can go there and listen to it. Then the next one was funding your startup, a guide for young entrepreneurs. We know that it's always a challenge funding your startup business. So we came up with a training, okay, to tell you how to fund your startup business. We talked about bank loan. We talked about bootstrapping. We talked about angel investors. We talked about venture capital, grant, yes, loans. Because I'm very, very wealthy, I like to act as a venture capitalist, where I have hundreds of millions of dollars, for startup.
Are we talking about you?
It's me now.
What happened?
I said, I'm a venture capitalist that I dish out $5 million, $100 million.
Pastor, are you okay? Is everything all right?
Is it not obvious? What?
No, I'm just checking your temperature.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Wait. Don't I look like someone that can dish out $100 million, $50 million?
By faith, yes. Continue.
Oh, in fact, Priscilla, Abigail, are you people see what I'm seeing?
No, we just need to be sure that we're on the same page.
Mommy allowed that.
I had to check his temperature. Let me just be
Comfort is laughing.
Let me just be sure that
dishing out $10 million.
Amen.
Say comfort. Take this $5 million for your
Amen.
startup business.
Amen.
You know, say take this $20 million for Abigail. In
It-
fact,
it
that
must
fashion
happen.
business. Take this.
It must
15
happen.
Uh-huh.
But for now, I just need to be sure that all is well. Okay.
It's my temperature. No,
Oh, someone is laughing. Even Chama.
Can you imagine? Anyway, so we're talking about funding your startup business. So we talked about various ways you can fund your startup business, you know. Then another topic we handle, we say top tips for young entrepreneurs to get bank loans. We're also aware that some people find it difficult to get bank loans. I have between my wife and I, we have over 46 years banking experience put together. And so when we tell you how you can get bank loans, you know, we are telling you from position of authority, okay? Because we have the experience, we know what is involved. So if you still need to listen to that, please go. We just hope it's even still, I think it may still be there, okay, on our page. So you can get it there. Then we also talked about why the rich get richer. You know, the rich always want to get richer. We have it. We talked about it. You know, it's also about an hour training session. Then we talked about how to spot and seize lucrative opportunities. We talked about hidden reasons why hard work does not always lead to wealth. Hard work does not necessarily lead to wealth. We talked about it in one of our sessions. Then just last week, we also talked about from rags to riches, true stories of transformation. So that's just to let you know where we are coming from. And for today, we are talking about major challenges faced by entrepreneurs and how to tackle them. You know, you have the challenges, we are providing solutions that will help you overcome those challenges. Because if you have challenge and you have the solution, you'll be better equipped to move forward. It's just like if you have, everyone has malaria and the doctor will say, okay, take these drugs. You know, the malaria is a challenge. The drug will provide you solution and you become well again. So we know that starting a business comes with its own set of challenges. It's always challenging. Make no mistake about that. Starting a business is always challenging. However, with proper planning and strategic thinking, these challenges can be overcome. You can always overcome them. And we shall be looking at the major challenges faced by entrepreneurs and how to tackle them. Now, what is the first one that always comes knocking? The very first challenge that always comes knocking for entrepreneurs is inadequate infrastructure. You know, especially in developing nations, especially in developing world, you have these infrastructural challenges, you know, and it's very, very significant in most places, you know. So it includes poor road network. Now you want to go from point A to point B. Because of poor road network, you may spend more time. Because of the poor road network, it causes traffic. Because of poor road network, it may damage your vehicles, your truck. Even sometimes, because of poor road network, it may even damage your product, especially if it's fragile. You can imagine you are carrying glass or egg from one location to another, and there's poor pothole or whatever, and the vehicle ran into it. Some of those eggs will be damaged. So it's a major challenge. Unreliable power supply. Okay. Power supply. Now you are a tailor, you are in fashion business. You all know that this material you've taken, it will take you 1 week under normal circumstances to even turn it around. Now you even gave the person 2 weeks. Peradventure, no power. At least you should be able to finish it. And for the period of 2 weeks, no power at all. Now you decided to go and run your generator. No fuel. Okay. What do? It's going to affect your business. That customer will not want to entrust you again with clothes for you to make for him or her. Why? Because you disappointed. Which some of these things were outside your control. You are not the one that generates the power. Now you decide to have alternative by having generator, no fuel scarcity. Okay, so these are some of the challenges that entrepreneurs face. Okay, then another one will be water. Sometimes no water. You can imagine being in a fish farm business and no water. Maybe the stream dried up, or the borehole dried up, or you have the borehole, no power to pull it out. You just have to use your generator, no fuel. So all these things happen, you know. Then telecommunication, you know, telecommunication, internet for you to learn, for you to engage, for you to do some of your business, to communicate, is not there. You know, we that are here, if you know how many we have, you know, we have 5G, we have 4G, we have fiber, we have router.
It's true.
You know, just
and
to ensure
all of them may not be functional.
Okay, but we will not give up. So these are some of the challenges that entrepreneurs face. So these deficiencies can increase the cost of doing business and affect productivity. I just gave you an example with a tailor. It cuts across. You know, you can imagine vulcanizer. You are there with your machine and no fuel. There are vehicles there for you to pump their tire or repair it. No, you cannot do it because you don't have fuel to power it because of fuel scarcity. So these are some of the challenges. Now, what do we do? Because it's not good enough for us to list out all these challenges or mention them and not prefer solution. So one of the things we are suggesting is for you to invest in alternatives. Okay, businesses should consider investing in alternative power sources. Okay, like generators. We talked about generators, but what if there is no fuel? So we talked about solar. You can invest in solar energy. You can invest in inverters, you know, to mitigate this the impact of power outage. So as a tailor, you may consider inverter, you know, and other businesses too that are power dependent. Now, another thing is logistics planning. Plan your logistics carefully, okay, to avoid delays and extra costs due to poor road network. You know, plan your logistics. So if you know that it's going to take you 1 hour, maybe you take off, say 3 hours, so that if there are delays, you will still be able to meet up with time. Okay. Then, you know, just talking about these logistics, if the road is so bad, there are also, it creates other opportunities. Okay. But we've talked about that when we are looking at some lucrative opportunities that you can tap into. For example, some people may just come and say, road is bad, road is bad. Yes, road is bad. What does bad road cause? Traffic. So you may decide to open a logistics company. What again can it cause? Damaged vehicles. You may decide to invest in spare parts business. What again can it cause? Damage to tire. So you may decide to, even all those bad spots where you have potholes, you may decide to have a vulcanizing machine and get someone there. These are opportunities. So it's not totally always bad. Then telecommunication solution. Use multiple internet service providers, just as we do here, you know, to ensure consistent connectivity. For instance, this evening, before coming live, I tried to use one. That one was just doing popping. I ignored that one. I click on the other one. That one was just doing, how do you say it? Seconsa. Okay. Then I had to switch to the third one. So it's the third one that has been very respectful. And that's the one we are using now.
It happens.
It happens sometimes. So what are we saying? Have multiple, okay, internet service providers. Have multiple of them so that they will not come and disrespect you. You know, somebody will say, internet, look, internet, respect yourself today.
He's even Ferdinand. Internet, please, not today.
Not today. Okay. So now, apart from infrastructure, the next one is access to finance. Okay. Access to finance is another major challenge. Securing funding is often very, very difficult for startups in some countries, especially. Okay. Banks and financial institutions typically have stringent lending requirements. Some will tell you, okay, go and bring your great grandfather, go and bring so and so. In fact, some will even tell you to go and bring all your village chiefs. And those don't have businesses that they are doing. They have things that is bothering them, you know. Sometimes beyond that, the interest rates are, you know, prohibitively high. Very, very high. Excuse me. Interest rate. You can imagine some organizations charging as high as 45% interest rate, some maybe 50%. You'll be wondering, what kind of business will you be doing to be able to cover your cost and also cover that interest and pay back the money? You know, so these are some of the challenges. And some others, you know, another thing is collateral. They will require you to provide or produce collateral, and you may not have the required collateral for that facility. So these are some of the challenges. Now, what are the solutions that we have to profile? One is that you have to explore alternative funding. Look alternative financing options. So instead of going to the banks, you can go to microfinance banks. You can go to Esusu. Is it Esusu they call it?
Mm-hmm.
You know, all those every day, you know, they collect.
You can do a job.
You can do a job. So you can do that. Then you can also do what we call bootstrapping, you know, from your own personal savings. Then there's what we call crowdfunding, where you can come out, and technology has made it so easy. Because if you come out now with your business plans, business ideas, you know, and tell people what you can do, there are people that may just $1 here, £2 here, 5, you know, rands there, and all that. Little money, crowdfunding, they will put it together for you, especially if you have people that are under your influence. You know, there was one time, was it Davido or somebody that wanted some money to do something, and so much came in, and he decided to give it to charity. I can't remember, one influencer, you know.
It was during his birthday.
Okay, birthday, and
people
exactly,
were here.
People. So just little here, little there, and you gather so much, and now do the business. I talked about venture capital and angel investors. You know, for venture capital, you have organizations that, look, they have so much money, you know, just as I said before, I have so much money, and decide to give for people that are for people that are starting business. Now, the difference between venture capital and angel investors is that for venture capital, they are good, big organizations. They have so much money. But angel investors are probably some individuals and other small organizations. So why venture capitals are probably putting in like $5 million, $10 million and above, angel investors may just be looking at say $100,000, $500,000. There's little differences here and there. For angel investors, they may not just be interested in coming to manage your business, but for venture capital, they may want to appoint 1 or 2 persons inside your board to be sure that their money is used for what it's supposed to use. When we talked about funding, you know, you can go and listen to that video again. Then we talked about build a solid business plan. Have a you cannot be in business without having a business plan. You know, that business, no matter the business, whether it's furniture, carpentry, fashion, whatever, have a business plan. It doesn't take much to do business plan. Technology has also helped. Just Google what you need to prepare your business plan. You can do it yourself, or you can engage professionals. I'm a professional accountant. I can also guide you. I mean, that is why we are here. I can guide you in how to prepare the business plan. You need it. If not now, you may need it because someone may want to invest in your business. Someone may want to support your business and say, Do you have business plan? And if you say no, the person will just say, oh, you are not a serious person. But if you have, the person will say, okay, let me have it. Now, the business plan will tell your business name, the type of business, and every other details, including financial plan, where you want to be, say, in the next 3 years or 5 years.
There's a comment for you.
Oh, there's a comment.
From Joe Busy.
Okay.
They are calling you people that have so much moolah.
Joe Busy, take your time. I'm not smiling. If I look my face, I'm not smiling.
When you were saying it, I didn't say anything. I just looked at you. I didn't even know somebody would pick it. Oh my God.
Don't mind Joe Busy. And he says Joe Busy middleman. Okay. All right. So the other one is personal leverage on personal savings and partnership. Partner with people. Now, Pastor Ifeoma has said it before, and I hope some of you picked it. Now, if I'm looking for 1 million naira to put in my business, or $1 million, if I call Abigail, very wealthy lady, and say, Abigail,
you people
please.
are plenty.
Yes, we are
very wealthy.
Very wealthy. Abigail, I need $1 million. Abigail may have $50 million, but she has her own baggage. She has, in fact, the $50 million will not just be lying idle. Even if it's there lying idle, Abigail is thinking what to do with that. So I would have been the least of her concerns. And I now go to Innocent. Innocent, I need $1 million. Innocent may have $20 million, but she has her own challenges. But now I need $1 million. But if I come to Abigail and say, Abigail, please, can you give me $10,000 there? Abigail can easily give me $10,000. Innocent, I need $20,000. Innocent can give me. Ferdinand, I need so. Joy, I need so. And so. Chioma, I need so. All those people that are, friends, my friends and family members, collect a little from here, a little from there. By the time you pull them together, I will have $1 million. And I now decide to do the business with. So it's another way that you can, get funding for that you are to solve this access to finance or the challenge it created. I just hope I'm not too fast.
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right. I also hope you are following. Then the other challenge I want to talk about is regulatory environment. Some regulatory environment, some countries, some organizations, harsh regulatory environment. You have multiple taxation. You come out from your business, where you are doing business. Local government is holding you. You pass from there are touts that are holding you. You move forward again, state government are holding you. You turn your back, the federal government are dragging you to one side. Some people have shops. That place, the Agberos will come. If you don't know what Agbero means, please Google it. You have the local government will come. The chiefs in that area will come. The traditionalist people in that area will come. The religious bodies in that area will come. You may just get frustrated. So sometimes too, you want something from government. You are fine to move from one desk to another. They may want you to do something, or they may just frustrate you. So all these things are bottlenecks. There was somebody that was working, a story, I don't know if it's true, was working in a ministry. He wanted to go and leave. He moved from a private business, a bank, to the ministry. And in a bank, you want to go on vacation. All you need is through portal. Just apply for your leave and you go and leave as long as it's within the plan. Now, in the ministry, he wants to go and leave. He applied, wrote the leave this thing, gave it to his supervisor, who's supposed to sign for him to go and leave. His supervisor just collect the paper. When it was to sign, he looked at the paper, turn it like this, nothing. Just set it aside. After 2 days, he went to the supervisor. Hey, Oga, that's my leave paper. He said, your leave paper? Is it with me? He said, yes, Oga, I gave it to you. No, I don't have anything. He helped the Oga to sign. Oga, see it there. He said, The Oga picked it, looked at it, turned it back, dropped it again. So can we sign it? 1 week passed again. He now had to go and meet the secretary and say, my leave form has been with Oga for 3 weeks now. He said, has it not? I said, no. He said, why? The secretary now went and looked at the paper, turned it upside down, went to him and said, look, are you not from this country?
Are you not from this country? Don't you know what to do?
Don't you know what to do?
See something very interesting here.
Yes.
Uzoma said, dustbin people will come too. Abigail said, you will even pay for your own land that you bought with your own money.
With your own money.
You see? So it's like that, even NEPA will come.
So these are regulatory environment, very harsh ones, So for the leave person, he now put something and immediately or the Oga signed it and he decided to go on leave. So these are some of the things that people, entrepreneurs, face. Now, what do we do? You see, for some of these things, engage professionals. Engage with professionals, maybe a lawyer, an accountant. They will now help you to know all the things that you require, get the certificates and give it to you. So that sometimes when these people come, you flash the certificate, at them and they will know that you know what you are doing. Then you need to also stay informed. If you are in fashion business, try to belong to cooperatives that are into that business. They may tell you some of the things that are happening and how they've also been overcoming their own challenges, Then you have to streamline compliance. For instance, technology can help find out what are the regulatory requirements for this your kind of business. If you're into water production, you know that you need the NAFDAC approval. If you are into pharmaceutical, you know that you need the drug law enforcement agency approval and all that. There are some things require approval that you need. So you need to ensure that you have that so that you won't be in business today and tomorrow you are out of business. Okay. Then the next one is security concerns. This is also major in some developing countries. I don't want to mention particular countries here, but just know that when it comes to some developing countries, they have security challenges. Please just look at it there because I don't want to call those things because of big uncle, But if you have all this, it can lead to higher operational costs due to the need of the security measure that you have to put in place. You can imagine you are transporting, you borrowed money, you got a truck, you are transporting diesel or petroleum produce from one location to another. And for some reason, either the truck developed fault due to the bad road or whatever, and we are just waiting for help to come from somewhere. And the other people, decided to come and help themselves with your product, just like that. So you can imagine the cost you would have incurred on that. Okay. So now, what do we do? How do we overcome that? One of the things to do is to implement security measure, invest in robust security systems. For instance, even, the people that are doing that outside also have organizations. Some of them have organizations where they work. As a matter of fact, I watched a skit today, where staff that work in a particular retail business shop, decided to help herself with some of the things they sell. You can imagine how you can now survive in that kind of, if you are the owner of that business. So you need to put security, surveillance camera in strategic locations. You need to also have security personnel, if you can afford them, or alarm that can trigger or notify you if things are happening. Okay. Then you can also choose safe locations. That's why you have some businesses, they will leave a particular country and go to another country, even if they get their source of raw material or their raw material from this other country. They don't mind. They go to another country. Why? Because of some security concerns. So you have to choose a safe location where you have to set up your business. There are some people that want to move from a particular location to another location because of security concerns. We always say safety first. Okay. Then when you have also considered all this and you still feel that it's not enough, you can take insurance. You are moving product, diesel, for instance, or fuel from point A to point B. You need to insure, get insurance so that if anything happens, they call it peril, they will be able to bring you back to the position you were before that peril. Okay. So should I just check if there are questions? Because I've just been talking. I can see. Okay. Uzoma said, Daddy, now walk and chop with that one. No. Okay, I don't know which one Uzoma is talking about. He said that's why it's called workshop. Director, so sorry about that. Okay.
No, the one about signing the leave paper.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, Joy said that, yes, Daddy, you are on point. Abigail said, imagine. Okay, so I don't think there are questions at this stage. Okay. Okay, so now the next one is skilled labor shortage. Some people don't believe this, but if you are in business and you want to employ people, you find out that yes, there are so many people that are not employed. There are so many people looking for a job, but the skills that you require may not even be in there. They may not possess that skill, so which is a challenge. So what do you do? Because they don't even have the skill, so it's challenging. You want a driver with so qualification and all that, and you can't find. What do you do? Okay, it can lead to difficulties in finding qualified employees. Now, what do we do? One of the things you have to do is to invest in training. The person is at this level, and now you require this level for what you want to do. You have to upscale the person. And how do you upskill that person? You have to train the person. Okay, so that's one of the ways that you can bridge that gap. Another way is to leverage technology. Okay, use technology to automate some of the tasks. That's why sometimes now, even for security, instead of looking for, if you can't find gate man, you have to now put technology-based security gate that maybe you talk to the gate. Once they access, either by biometrics or whatever, the door opens. You go to some organization, you either use your card or use your biometrics to gain access. Okay, instead of employing somebody and putting the person there to be opening and shutting the door. You can also outsource some businesses. If you find out that you are not able to recruit or find a competent person or a skilled person for that job, you may decide to outsource it and let another company handle it for you. Then the next one is market competition. Okay, market competition. The market is highly competitive, especially in popular industries like retail, technology, and services. You have, for instance, lawyers. You have so many lawyers. You have so many accountants. You have so many builders, so many architects, so many engineers, so many retail shops. So the competition is huge. So new businesses often struggle, to differentiate themselves and gain a market share. So what do you do if you are faced with this? One of the things you have to do is to differentiate your brand. Try to, either by way of color, by way of branding, by way of quality, try to differentiate your product so that people will know and testify that yours is better. Okay. Then understand your market. You have to understand your market. Conduct thorough market research to understand consumer needs, understand consumer preferences, and structure your product to meet those needs. Build strong relationships. Relationship is very, very important. Network with people. Make friends. Anyone you get in contact with, try and make that person your friend. In the course of making the person your friend, if you find out that value system is not the same. You may decide to drop it, but there are some people that you will meet and they may just be your destiny lifters or helpers. Then the next one that I want to talk about is economic instability, especially, in fact, almost all over the world, the economy is never stable. Well, be it America, be it China, Europe, Africa, Asia, wherever, sometimes the economy goes up, it comes down, it keeps fluctuating. What are the things that causes such volatility? Inflation is one of them. Exchange rate is another. Interest rate is another. Some of these factors are outside the control of you and I. Okay. Sometimes the government are even handicapped in controlling or managing them. So what do we do? Sometimes you have to find a way. And what have we suggested? One of the ways is to diversify your income stream so that if anything happens to one, the other will come up. If you are in the business that, sells during dry season, only dry season, what if we enter rainy season? If you depend on only that product during rainy season, you will fold up, So you need to diversify so that you are into the business that booms during dry season. You're also into another business that booms during rainy season. So that whether it's rainy season or dry season, you have source of income. Then you also have to do what we call financial planning. You have to implement strong financial management practices, including budgeting. We talked about budgeting several times in the course of this our wealth creation training. Okay, so budgeting, forecasting, and hedging against currency risk. What do we mean hedging? It's a technical term in finance where you have to take plans, to ensure that if there are negative movements in that is supposed to come against you, you hedge it. But the simple way for me to explain is like taking insurance against it, so that if it goes this other way, you gain. It goes the other way, you also gain. You don't lose at all. Okay. Then it's risky, so it's something you need to get a professional if you want to hedge. Okay. The other thing is to stay adaptable. Okay. Remain flexible. Don't just be so rigid. If there's need to change. Okay. It's very, 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 very important. It could involve adjusting prices. It could involve sourcing for alternatives or modifying your business model as needed. Because if it's so tough on one side, it may just be easy on the other side. So we are right on time. In conclusion, starting a business comes with significant challenges, but this can be overcome by careful planning, strategic investment, and adaptability. So when you understand all these, there's only one outcome: victory, success. And that's my prayer for you. Thank you. So if you have questions, please, let's have them.
Wow. In fact, listening to Pastor O, it was just as if I was eating bread warmer. with my Quaker oats. If you know, you know. If you know bread warmer, you know.
Okay.
Hey, that was really nice. Thank you, Prof. O. Thank you, Pastor O.
Fedna say professor. Say well done, Professor Pastor O.
Yes,
okay.
Prof. Pastor O. Well done.
Thank you.
This is nice. This is nice. Okay, so do we have any questions? You can drop them in the comments. Questions. And this morning I asked the question. I asked that if there is a recipe, if there is any meal, if there is any food that you want to learn how to prepare, you should tell me so I can teach you. I don't know if anybody dropped any. Okay. I remember Comfort Bella said abacha, right? Before. Okay, I haven't forgotten. All right. Anyone else?
Okay, Warisco said that Maslow's 7 hierarchy needs, use the term physiological and safety, belonging, love, social needs, and all that.
Yes.
That is here that he knows that the rich still need security. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But among the basic needs, even in that Maslow law, is the security. It comes topmost there. Yes.
It's there. Then the need to feel appreciated and all that. Okay.
Shoma Joseph said, I really learned a lot today. Thank you. Okay, Ferdinand said, when I grow up, I would like to be like you, Daddy. I seriously enjoy your teaching. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ferdinand. Good feedback. Thank you.
Innocent said, wow. Joby said, well done.
Okay.
Abigail said, the time run fast today. I wonder.
In fact. And then nobody should forget morning prayers. Morning prayers, 6 a.m. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Morning prayers, very important.
Very, very important.
Very important because honestly, the way things are, if you like learn all the wealth creation tips and all that, without backing what you do up with prayers, I don't know what to say. Okay, so it's very important because on Family Trends here, we cover the whole 9 yards: spiritual, financial, material, family-wise, the whole 9 yards. So we don't even want any aspect of your life to fall below par. Okay? We just want you to be at an all-time high, all round. Want you to be an all-rounder, a wholesome individual. Okay? So with that, we've come to the end of today's teaching. Anyone want to say anything?
Yeah, I'm just going through to know if there are questions, just to see. Maybe you also help check. If you have questions or comments that we've not addressed, please just, because these things are just running. They are even in our state too, although the governor sent them. Okay.
Someone said she missed a lot. You can replay it on the page.
Yes. Warisco say, okay, he doesn't have more to share than to pay attention. Okay. Okay, Warisco say he's paying attention.
Okay.
Okay, Abigail said that the first time of seeing this was in Bayelsa. NEPA will come, youth will come, revenue will come, landlord will come.
Uzoma Gloria said they call it Uncle Bread in Soka. Can you see? Uncle Bread in Soka. Okay. Uzoma, thank you for teaching us.
Okay.
Now we know that it's Uncle Bread in Soka.
Uncle Bread in Soka. Hey. Okay, Ferdinand said that there's even one they call matching ground. Talking about taxation and all those levies that they impose.
All sorts.
Oh, matching ground again. Can you imagine?
All sorts. Even when you're living in your own house, you still need to pay certain things. What do they even call that one again? I'm trying to remember. Land use. You pay land use for building. Government. Yes, for building your house on the land. You keep paying land use. It doesn't end.
Okay, still checking. Uzoma say Wochimo, $50 million. Uzoma, is it not possible? Abigail supporter, he say yes, very well. Okay. Yes, now when I said she has money, say yes, that she's very wealthy.
That's okay. That's okay.
Peter said that he watched the video later or tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Go
Thank
ahead.
you. Yeah, thank you. We're saying the same thing. So
Okay.
see you tomorrow
6 a.m.
for
morning
prayers.
prayers, and tomorrow evening 9 p.m.
Yes.
for book discussion, wellness, and storytelling. Thank you. God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.